Are you looking for the best smartwatches for kids? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best smartwatches on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Muchi's Connect All-in-One 4G Smartwatch Phone for Kids. The first Muchi's phone watch launched in 2016 in Australia, and last year reached UK turf. It's interesting that it's branded as a phone watch rather than a smartwatch, although, essentially, it's a basic wearable phone for kids, offering a safe way to stay in communication with our children, and we're here for it. You'll need to follow the setup steps and download the app to bind your phone with your child's watch, but we have to say this was pretty simple, with a video taking you through the process. Although, unlike its direct competitors, Muchi's Connect arrives with a built-in SIM card, meaning you won't have the extra task of sourcing one. You will, however, have to activate the SIM and choose from the 2 SIM packages, £10 or £15 per month. With GPS tracking, you'll always know where your child is, using the Muchi's app. Meanwhile, the voice and video calling lets you contact your child, or vice versa. There's also the option to chat by sending a voice note or emoji, which we found handy when checking in with our teenage tester. There's also a camera, step counter, and alarm functions. We like that Muchi's hasn't overcomplicated this watch, providing the basic helpful functions. Parents can also set a classroom mode, so the watch has limited usability during school hours. We commend this watch on the easy-to-use touchscreen, which felt responsive at all times. Our teenager wasn't thrilled by the chunky design, but she did like the simple white colorway. Number 2. Spacetalk 4G Adventurer Kids Smartwatch Phone. Out of all the junior watches we tested, the Spacetalk 4G Adventurer looks and feels the most grown-up, with a sporty style. It's also super advanced in terms of its features, but, at almost £200, we'd expect that. The latest from Australian tech company Spacetalk, this really is a phone kids can wear on their wrist, without the distraction of games, social media, and endless apps. A superior version of its award-winning Spacetalk Kids device, there's lots to talk about. The screen was by far the best we tested. Not only was it super responsive, but the OLED display meant HD video calling was clear on the watch, and likewise for the user on the phone, thanks to the 5MP camera. For a fitness tracker, it also outperforms many others, which called for a thumbs up from our sporty teenage tester, by reading heart rate, counting steps, and also clocking their distance traveled. Great for a game of netball, if coach allows it. A new feature, and something we haven't seen in other products, is the wellness element, where you can send an update on how you're feeling, whether that's under the weather or giggly. Or parents can ask for an update, which was a thoughtful addition. It wasn't all smooth sailing, though. Unfortunately, we found the charging process frustrating. The watch sits in the charging cradle, but it's super sensitive, so the slightest position change knocks it off, meaning we often woke up to a watch that hadn't been charged. Just like a phone, the Adventurer requires a SIM card with calls, SMS, and data, and will work on all 3G and 4G mobile networks in the UK. Note you'll also need to fork out on a Spacetalk app subscription, £3.99 per month, to fully use the device, as the app is where you can chat, update each other on location, send messages, and share photos. For kids at the upper end of primary school, this watch would be perfect, but it felt a little too advanced for our 6-year-old, and not quite sleek enough for our teenager. Unfortunately, this watch is currently out of stock, and we will let you know if it becomes available again. Number 3. Little Tikes Toby Robot Smartwatch for Kids. Immediately, this watch felt different from the rest. Certainly geared towards the preschool and early school years market, it seemed less like a watch and more like a toy. Our slight 4-year-old tester looked like she had a Pokemon ball on her wrist, but this didn't seem to faze her too much, as she was eager to see the features, of which there are plenty. It's pretty noisy, which seemed to captivate our 4-year-old but could soon become tiresome. Fortunately, you can adjust the volume. Our tester loved poking Toby to hear the different sound responses, and it didn't seem to get old, as there are more than 100 expressions, each playing comical sounds. Plus, his arms and feet sporadically shoot out from the side, which provoked some giggling fits. Something we noticed almost instantly was how tricky it was to use the home button. While it wasn't a problem for adults, our young testers struggled to push hard enough, which was a little disappointing. One thing's for sure, it got our tester moving. There are a few different motion sensor features, where the watch responds to the wearer's movements. For example, one of them is a disco mode where the music will stop if you're not wiggling enough, or you can gain points for copying the specific movements on the screen, all the while clocking up steps with the built-in pedometer. Our 6-year-old also enjoyed the built-in educational games, a number game, Noughts and Crosses, a time-telling game, and, our personal favorite, a motion sensor ball game, where you have to get the ball in the hole by accurately tilting the watch. It's got 2 cameras for taking selfies and videos, plus room to store 3,000 photos or 30 minutes of video, and you can add fun stickers afterwards. While this watch does offer plenty of entertainment, we did find the wearable watch element limiting, due to the chunkiness of it. We also have no other Tobii products, so the Bluetooth feature was redundant for us, but we can see the appeal to pair up with other users. We also found we'd be lucky if the battery lasted us a day. Number 4. VTech My First Kitty Smartwatch. Help little ones care for themselves and learn about time-telling with a friendly woof woof and a wrist pet they'll love to care for. Get extra help with potty training by setting 30, 60 or 90-minute reminders. Keep little smiles healthy with the brush your teeth reminder, or get them to sleep on time with a chime that tells them when to get ready for bed. Kids will love taking this digital doggy on all their adventures while learning a little responsibility along the way. Give the pup a name and care for them right on screen. This super talented pup can even be taught to do 20 tricks and will celebrate with barks and confetti. Explore the Time Master app and choose from 20 digital and analog clock faces. Connect watch to watch with a friend who also has a My First Kitty smartwatch, sold separately, for more games and activities. Intended for ages 3 to 5 years. Rechargeable battery and micro USB cable included. This wrist pup help keeps kids and mom on track with routine reminders for potty training, nap time, and more. Explore time telling and choose from 20 clock faces. A friendly woof woof announces the hour. Feed, walk and groom the digital dog using the touchscreen. Train them to do 20 different tricks. Play games featuring your puppy or pair with a friend who also has a My First Kitty smartwatch, sold separately, for more activities. Intended for ages 3 to 5 years, built-in, rechargeable lithium-ion battery included, charge device using included micro USB cable only and not a third-party adapter. Number 5. Aswan Kids Watch. Kids digital watch, fitness tracker, no need to link phone, you don't download an app and it's really easy to set. We integrated the step counting, stopwatch, calories, and mileage inside the watch. Record the kids' sports data. Silent vibrating alarm, parents can set up 2 alarms to remind children to study and rest on time. Whether in the classroom or in the dormitory, the vibration design will not disturb others, which is very suitable for students. Convenient charging, this boy's digital watch has a USB interface. You can use any USB adapter, such as a smartphone adapter, computer, or portable charger, to charge the boy's watch. The battery life is about 15 days. Reliable quality, environmentally friendly ABS watch case plus metal parts made of high-quality stainless steel material, make the girl's watch durable. The soft silicone watch band is more suitable for children. It has many adjustable settings and is very soft and flexible for tiny children's wrists. Effectively protect your child's wrist. Waterproof watch, boy's digital watch has been 5 ATM water resistant, suitable for washing hands, facial washing, and rain. This is very practical. But it is not recommended to wear it when swimming, in hot baths and in saunas. Wireless comm standard, Bluetooth.